I feel like I need to block everything out and stay focused on my goals. Take over the globe.
In a different mind state. I'm playing for keys like in the streets, I want it my way. Hey, fuck that state, we eating beef, we know that crime pay. They say we dogs and every dog gon' have his dying day. Rockin' that demon SRT, that big and sideways.
What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to a new video. We are in beautiful Miami. Let's do a quick view check. Look at all these tall buildings, and it is so hot out here. It is currently 91 degrees, which means I'm sweating my balls off. So let's get out this heat. A ride should be here very soon, and let's get this Miami vlog started. Alright boys, we made it to Cario Motor Cars, and they have so many cars. I don't even know where to start. I'm gonna try to keep this as organized as possible because we are gonna be here all day filming. And yeah, so GT3 RS, GT2 RS, orange, black wheels, lots of carbon. This one, GT3 RS, I'm not a fan of this spec. This GT3 RS is beautiful, actually. I like the white. Even though I don't like white cars, it looks good on the GT3 RS. And then check out these aftermarket wheels. Really nice wheels. You got the huge wing. Another GT3 RS and another GT3. Well, I think that might be just a GT3. I'm not sure. This is a GT3 RS. This is probably my favorite spec. Very nice color. You got the huge wing, of course. So that's the new GT3 RS, and this is the previous version GT3 RS. And then here we have all the Ferraris, Pistas specifically. You have this gorgeous Pista with the gold wheels. Look at these. Wow. This is really nice. Black stripe. Then you have this one, silver. You got more here. They have a lot of Pistas here. Black with red stripes, you have black with black stripes, then you have the silver one here with black wheels, and this is probably my favorite one. It's like a turquoise blue and it changes colors. And then you have Alcantara all over the car. Look at this. This is a really nice spec. I think my favorite one of all of them. And then you have this, I believe this is the 290s. I don't know which one these are. I don't know too much about Ferrari. You have an SF90 right here. And then you have a Mansory Bugatti. So this is Manny Koshman's old Bugatti. And he has like 10 other Bugattis now. So he used to own this a few years ago. In this part of the showroom is where we got my favorite cars. The Aventadors, especially the SVJ. You got one here, you got another there. I forgot what the name of that purple one. You got a random Pagani here, exposed carbon. It's like blue and purple, really nice spec. And then you have the ultimate SVJ spec. This thing is going for $1 million. It's purple, it's paint, not a wrap, and it's painted SVJ. A lot of them are just a sticker. This one is painted. And then you have the beautiful white interior with the purple going down. Very nice spec. Lots of carbon everywhere. Everything is carbon. The wing is carbon. This part of the engine bay is carbon. The whole diffuser is carbon. Look at that. Very nice spec. And then also my other favorite one is this green one. You guys know I love green cars. This one is sick. You have these bronze wheels. And then the interior is all Alcantara, black with green stitching, and it's just gorgeous. This one also has the green brake calipers. Very nice. Then you have a SV right there, and then a white SVJ, and then you have this. Believe it or not, this is not a SVJ. This is a normal Aventador, and they have turned it into an SVJ. And whoever did it spent a lot of money because you can't even tell that it's not SVJ. Let me show you guys around this thing. So look at this. Compare it to this, which is a real SVJ. Look at this. Can't even tell. Everything down to the bumper, the headlights, the wheels, and then even the seats. Look at the seats. SVJ. Let me open it up for you guys. Look at that. All carbon here. And then the best thing is, even on the dash, I don't know if it's gonna, yep, look at that. Even on the dash, it says Aventador SVJ. The whole interior is SVJ. It says SVJ right here. SVJ wing, bumper, everything. The only way you can tell is when you go to take a turn, the SVJs have rear wheel turning. So the rear wheel turns as your car is turning, and this one will not turn because it's not a real SVJ. And this thing is a 2014 Aventador. So if you didn't know that about SVJs, you would not know that this is not an SVJ, because it looks exactly like SVJ. I mean, this is like crazy. Like, I'm so shocked that this is not an SVJ. Look, fake SVJ, real SVJ. You can't really tell. I mean, wow. And this thing is going for $460, and SVJ, normal SVJs go for like $750, 800 plus. I mean, this one is $1 million because of the spec and the low miles. So you're gonna save about $350,000 to $400,000 getting a fake SVJ. And it gets me to wonder, how many people out there have fake SVJs? Because this one's a fake one. And you know, this dealer tells you that it is fake. Obviously, whoever had this car before they had it did a whole SVJ kit on it, and it just blows my mind. It looks just so good. We made it to the outside, and yes, they have more cars here. Let's start with this line right here. You have the G-Wagon 4x4, which is my favorite G-Wagon. You have the normal G63 here. I'm saying normal, but this is still such a sick car. And look at the difference between a G63 and a 4x4. I mean, look how much higher this sits. Also, it's wider. So look at the fender of this one, and then look at the fender of this one. This carbon fiber piece makes it wider. You have the roof rack as well. It's just so sick. You have another G63, and this one is actually bulletproof. Yes, someone went out of their way to bulletproof this thing. Look at it. So look, like, this is so solid, it's unbelievable. And then here, like, look at all that. And you're probably not gonna be able to tell until I show you guys the back. Let's go back here. This heavy door, and boom, here it's all bulletproof. It's all solid. The windows back here, all bulletproof. Like, it doesn't even sound or feel like a normal window. So yeah, this thing is super solid. So if anybody wants a bulletproof G63, Carrier Motorcars has it. So maybe a rapper or something like that. Then you have these two right here, which are just stupid. Like, whoever built these is like, this is just ugly looking cars. That's not even a real Brabus, so we're gonna not even look at that. This is the ultimate G-Wagon. This is a Brabus 4x4, and it's a legit Brabus. You got the big B right here. You got the B right here. There's a lot of fake Brabuses out there. This is a legit one, y'all. Let me show you guys. You got carbon fiber right here. You have the Brabus brakes, these really cool wheels, and then the interior is the best part. Hermes orange interior. This is just insane. Look at that. Wow, wow, wow. More orange. Look at that. You can never go wrong with this interior. Like, let's go back here. Look at that. Orange brakes, orange interior, and then you have the Nardo gray. You have carbon fiber roof rack. This car is goals, and this is one of my dream cars as well, a 4x4 Brabus. Like, it is the ultimate SUV. We're back inside, and they got a full row of Uruses, and all these are just plain, but then this one is a purple wide body Urus. Look at this thing. Look at the carbon hood. It is insane. Look at the wheels. Very beautiful wheels with the orange brakes. And then you have the carbon fender. And this car is wrapped, by the way. Then you have the carbon side skirts. And then look at this wheel. Look how beautiful it is. Carbon here. Wow. And then more carbon here. Look at that. This is a gorgeous spec. And the best part about this, well, besides how it looks, check this out. Full orange interior, orange stitching, orange steering wheel. Let me show you guys the back. Look at that. More orange. The orange looks really good. If I had to choose a Urus, it would definitely be this one. So now it's probably a good time to tell you guys why we're here. So there's a few reasons. Number one, I really wanted to check out Carrio Motor Cars' showroom, and I did. This is actually not my first time here. I was actually here a few days ago, and they let me drive a 720S. I don't know where it is. It's probably sold by now. It was a blue 720S. I'll try to put up a video of me driving it up on here. Awesome car, and you know, I want to get a 720S as my next car. So I literally just came here, told them, yo, I'm looking to get a 720 hopefully in the next few months. And I didn't even have to ask. The manager, Antonio, threw me the keys and told me to go take it out for a drive, and it was amazing. It was a really good driving car, handled really well. It was very stiff. And then my best friend, my brother, was with me, and he saw a wide body Urus. I'm gonna put the picture up, and he instantly fell in love with it. Mind you, this is someone that's never had an exotic car, never had a supercar, and he just loved it so much that said, we have to buy it. And from there on out, we were working a deal to make it happen. We sent the car the next day to Lamborghini of Miami to get a PPI, which is basically a full inspection of the car from top to bottom. Everything looked good in it. There was a few wear and tear, and then that was it. We were gonna just fix it. It wasn't anything that serious. So here we are again. We came back with money, and we're ready to go. And we were supposed to take delivery of the Urus, the wide-body Urus. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous spec. And it was a Vorsteiner kit, a $15,000 kit, had these really wide wheels. It was just a bad spec. And we were supposed to leave today with it. And then when we came, the bank basically wanted way more money down, about $20,000 more than they initially wanted. We had agreed to a certain amount, and it was a good chunk of money. It's a lot of money. You could probably go buy another car with this money, but then they wanted a lot more money. And the reason is because the bank really didn't like this car because the mileage was a little higher than they wanted for the year. So whenever the bank doesn't like the car, they tend to want you to put a lot more money down because then it's less of a risk for them and less liability for them. So they want you to basically pay off more of the car because they're thinking if this car loses its value in a few years, you're not, you know, as in the hole or as the bank is in the hole because they are the people that own the loan. So they want to be able to, if you stop paying for it and they repossess the car, because that's, you know, the bank thinks that far, they want to be able to go and sell the car without losing, and they wouldn't lose as much if you put a bigger down payment. So anyways, that car is no longer here. It got traded to a dealership because we weren't gonna take it. So that's out the way, and we're not gonna get that. Let me walk out real quick. The reason I'm walking out is because there is a 6x6 right here. I don't wanna go there. There's some people there. I don't know if they're gonna want me to record. But yeah, I just wanna talk here. So there's another Urus here. This one is brown. There's just supercars everywhere here. It's just like so normal. And that's why I love Miami, and I cannot wait to get a spot out here. But anyways, that Urus is long gone. We are looking at another Urus, and we are gonna try to do a PPI, and it's super important to get a PPI. You never wanna buy a car, supercar, exotic car, it doesn't matter what car it is, without getting a PPI. Sounds good. It's stock. Look how wide this thing looks. Wow. Let me show you guys around this thing. You have the orange brakes. Look at this. Wow. So the exterior is like a gray, granite, orange brakes. Here's the interior. It's brown or sand color. Show you guys the back. More of the sand. I'm personally not the biggest fan of this interior, but you can change the interior. In Miami, they got a bunch of people that could make it orange, blue, purple, whatever color you want. We are done with the test drive. And yeah, this thing looks good out here in the sun. I really like the exterior more out here, but the interior, it's gotta get swapped, and you know, they do it. So we've already inquired about trying to get it done. We're thinking maybe orange because the brakes are orange, so we'll kind of keep that theme going. And the only reason I'm not a big fan of this specific Urus is because when we came here the first time, we seen a wide body Urus, and then that has your expectations so high, you can never look at a normal Urus the same. And that sounds very like crazy to say, like this Urus looks basic kind of compared to the wide body Urus, but we are gonna make this Urus look even better than the wide body Urus. So it's gonna start out as a normal Urus, and then we're gonna wide body it, put wider wheels, and then obviously wrap it. Interior's gotta go. Like, this interior is just not it, man. Look at this. Like, it's tan, like a sand color. Not really a big fan of it. The exterior is not that bad, but we're gonna do a whole makeover on this thing. So now the next step is this Urus has gotta be sent out to Lamborghini of Miami to get yet another PPI. So we already did a PPI on the other one. That had good records, good service records. Everything was good. It was a one owner car. This Urus is also a one owner car as well. So next step, PPI. If everything checks out, we might be leaving Miami with a Urus. And that's 100% stock. This thing sounds crazy. Sounds good. Wow. This is an SV with a stock exhaust. Yeah, that is a huge difference between the SV and the SVJ. And that's not because they have two different exhausts. It's just that that one has an aftermarket exhaust and this one has a stock exhaust. All right, boys, we are out of here. Random Maybach here. You got the Urus here. And our driver is still here. Mind you, we told him to only wait 20 minutes. And we also told him that we were gonna leave with a car. And well, we're not gonna leave with a car, not the wide body or this, because we paid for the PPI and a bunch of other things we paid to make it happen. So we kind of lost out on the first car. Now they want us to pay for the second PPI on the other Urus. And we got our driver here. What's going on, my friend? This guy's a great guy. But anyways, so we're gonna get out of here because if they don't pay for the PPI, we're not gonna get the car. It's that simple. So the ball is in their court. If they get the PPI done, then this video will have a happy ending and we're gonna leave with a Urus at some point on this trip. First plate, we got the spicy edamame. Here's the second plate, a shrimp tempura roll. And then we got these really good Wagyu tacos. And here's the fourth and final plate. It's a Wagyu something. I just know it's good. All right, y'all, I am full. I can't handle any more food. The food here was amazing. And a random Lambo. That's so Miami, just a random Lambo. So Miami. And a Urus. This is just like random. Look at this boat called Privilege. And then there's another boat here, and then that is a really cool boat. If you got a boat like that, you got real money. You can fake a car, you can fake a lot of things, but you can't fake a boat, especially a boat like that. And this right here is the Aston Martin building, which a lot of these people that live here have these boats. I mean, just look how big this boat is. I mean, it's not even a boat, it's a yacht. It has like 3 floors, it's huge. It's literally from here all the way over there. Look at this boat. That's the one I was showing you guys earlier. It's massive. We got a random 4x4 just chilling here. This is the older 4x4, as you can see from the headlights. Looks a lot different, but still sick. Y'all gotta check this view out. Look at this. Got a purple building right there. Lots of cars out here. That's the Baccarat residence. It's pretty nice out here, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. Lots of people walking. It's just a vibe being out here. And we actually got some news. So we heard back from the dealer. Not sure why the camera got blurry, but let me explain to you everything that happened, and I'm gonna make it quick. So we basically wanted the white wide-body Urus, and that deal was locked in with an approval from the bank with a certain down payment. Then once we showed up to the dealer, it went up by $20,000. It's probably not the dealer's fault. It was the bank's fault. They ended up raising it last minute after we had already agreed on a certain amount of down payment down. They raised it by $20,000 the moment we stepped into the dealer, and we were just not gonna do it at that. Again, this was an impulse purchase. It wasn't even supposed to happen. So we just thought it was the right car that looked good with the right price tag, with the right amount of down payment, and we were just gonna go ahead and do it. When eventually things started changing and the deal started changing, we just thought it just was not meant to be. Again, this is not the dealer's fault. It was most likely the bank's fault. It is what it is. We didn't end up buying a car from Carrier Motor Cars this time, but I'm sure next time around, if we find the right car, we will definitely be back. We truly enjoyed our experience. They move very fast and they communicate really well, and I loved the hospitality from the manager to the salesman. 10 out of 10. I'll definitely be back. So that's it. We ended up leaving Miami without a car. Some things are just not meant to be, and we didn't want to force a situation. We could have definitely forced it, but sometimes the universe and God will show you that it's not meant to be right now, and you just want to trust in that and move forward. So that's all. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video, which will be a very exciting video, and I will be dropping the biggest news I have ever dropped on this channel on the next video, which will drop in a couple days. So be on the lookout.